Hi everyone, welcome to Inside Ascension, where we bring you the latest information impacting you.
That's right, Rae'ven, and that includes information which could potentially be life-saving.
Yeah, 2 hands and your body weight, center the sternum here, and then that's where you would hit your 30 compressions.
Our Human Resources Department recently hosted CPR classes for Parish employees. CPR stands for Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation, an emergency procedure used during cardiac or respiratory arrest that involves chest compressions, often combined with artificial ventilation, to preserve brain function and maintain circulation until spontaneous breathing and heartbeat can be restored. The training also included how to use an AED, an automated external defibrillator. AEDs are used to analyze the heart's rhythm and, if necessary, deliver an electric shock to help the heart reestablish an effective rhythm. 91 employees took part and were certified and now equipped with the skills empowering them to respond confidently in emergencies, not only at work, but also when they're with their families or out in the community.
And if you've recently driven Weber City Road through Santa Ma, you've no doubt seen the work on the latest capital drainage project underway near Holy Rosary Church. Here's Ron Savoy with more details.
So we're at the Holy Rosary Catholic Church in Santa Ma on the side of Duck Roost Canal and also New River Canal. So they had a lot of erosion along both banks, both Duck Roost and New River. They had a bulkhead here previously, but they used timber materials, and that has since failed. And so this item was brought to the Drainage District, and they voted in support to put in a steel bulkhead here. That would be a long-term replacement and do this right. The materials that were originally used in 2011 for this bulkhead was timber. What we've seen is they've changed the process of treating lumber in the past 15, 20 years, and we're starting to see that lumber does not last more than about 10 to 15 years. You'll start seeing decay and in some cases failure in this timber material. So our bulkhead policy, the engineering and specifications of what the data produces, is most likely going to drive that material list to either a vinyl sheet pile or a steel sheet pile. Something that's going to last 50 to 100 years versus 10 to 15. And so the processes and procedures that we've now put in place, you're going to see almost no wood bulkheads in the future. Some very minor situations they may allow this or that. For the most case, you're going to use non-biodegradable materials. And the Drainage District saw this as a problem up and down our drainage system, so we recently implemented a bulkhead policy, and that is now ordinance through the Parish Council, and that recommends that they start with engineering. So let's get some data on the existing condition at the site where a proposed bulkhead is being proposed. And that way they're not just arbitrarily putting up structures in our channels and also preserving the function of the drainage channels at the same time through engineering, permitting at the Corps of Engineers, and also drainage servitudes and right-of-ways on all these sites. Obviously we're at a church with a cemetery several feet from a major channel. This situation was somewhat unique. And when we run into pumps and heavy flows in these canals happen, the church is actually in a location where water's going around and splitting around this cemetery. And so the high velocities of the channels at this particular site, the Drainage District looked at the scenario of how often this happened next to a cemetery and a church. And obviously we want to make sure and partner with the church. They had to contribute funding as well. This is not all East Ascension drainage monies. And they also dedicated drainage servitude, the church did. They've also allowed and dedicated a special portion down to the east end of the property where we'll be able to put in a boat launch as well. So they're giving to the project for our maintenance crews in the future to be able to maintain the channels in addition to just the bulkhead project.
Drone technology continues to be on the front burner of improved services Parish President Clint is implementing to better serve you. Mosquito control personnel are using this drone to treat areas otherwise inaccessible. Equipped with a large tank of treatment liquid, this drone can treat vast expanses of areas and in short order. Summer is buzzing all along.
That's right, Pam. That means that Ascension for YouthFest back to school events have been scheduled and are quickly approaching.
Get your kids ready for the upcoming school year by attending the free Ascension for YouthFest Back to School Bash in Gonzales, Saturday, July 26th from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Rev Center at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, 9039 St. Landry Avenue, or in Donaldsonville, Saturday, August 2nd from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the WAG Center, 1201 McGinnis Street. Both events are free and fun with food, music, snowballs, and water activities. There'll be uniforms, backpacks, and school supply giveaways. Physicals will also be available. Success starts early, so start your preparations now for your student to be successful. Let's make the 2025-2026 school year the best ever for your student.
You know what else is approaching fast, Pam?
What?
Get your boots. Boots on the Bayou.
Oh yeah, that is going to be right around the corner. I'm really looking so forward to this. It's going to be so much fun. Here's Kyle Rogers to fill us in on the latest on this big event.
We're so excited. Boots on the Bayou is coming, and it's coming on a train. The area behind me, as you can see, will soon be transformed into a beautiful festival ground that will host thousands of people from across the nation with acts such as Chris Stapleton, Cody Johnson, Parker McCollum, Riley Green. It is going to be the festival to be at in the country come October. The 6-acre lawn behind me is going to be top dressed with beautiful grass. It's going to be a comfortable experience. Bring your blankets, bring your chairs, enjoy the music, enjoy Ascension Parish. Tickets are going fast, and it is going to be just an amazing experience.
Hey Chase, what's up?
I've got an idea. Can you meet me now?
Now? Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. So what do you think? I think it's awesome. You got any friends that would like to join us?
Man, I have a few. How about Cody Johnson? How about Chris Stapleton? How about Riley Green? Probably a few more if we need them.
No, that's awesome. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Boots on the Bayou, Friday, October 31st and Saturday, November 1st. Chris Stapleton, Cody Johnson, Parker McCollum, Riley Green, Marcus King Band, and many more. Boots on the Bayou at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
Well, we thank you for joining us on this episode of Inside Ascension.
And please keep watching, and we hope to see you next time on Ascension 21, your information station.